Good evening, everybody. Welcome to the United League of Champions 2023 pre-season auction. We had 15 expressions of interest, and thank you for everybody that submitted the expressions of interest. All top 5 teams from last year took up their places, and they will be in the league. So there's already some tough competition. We have 10 further people or teams that are here this evening fighting for 5 places. I'm going to give you a website to go to, which is why you've all been requested to bring your phone or a tablet or a laptop. We can give you Wi-Fi, Linda, no problem whatsoever. And if you'd like to write down the website in the meantime, it's auction.atomheart, ATOMHEART.co.za. When you get to the web page, you're going to be prompted to log in. Auction.atomheart, ATOMHEART.co.za, and you'll be prompted to log in. On the top of your manual bid cards, you'll see your bidder number. If there are only 5 numbers on your bidder's number, please add a 0 in front, and your bid number is your username and password. Okay. I'm going to hand over to Mandy to explain the rules for the auction this evening. And then if there are any questions, of course, we will answer them before we start.
Sorry? Oh, don't worry about it because Jonathan will explain it again.
Wi-Fi. Yes. Guys, the Wi-Fi, you can use Summit Club or Summit Guest, preferably Summit Club. The password, it's a little bit long, it's a capital Q for Queen. W-E. No. So capital Q, W-E, the number 1, the @ sign, number 3, number 4, and %. Capital Q, small w, small e for elephant, 1 at 3-4%. That is the Wi-Fi. If you have a problem, I can come and help you sign in.
Okay, guys, don't panic because we will wait until everybody is online before we start. Stace? Okay. Jonathan's just helping Stacey. Nor does Jonathan. Is there anyone else who's having a problem logging in? Everybody except Stacey is logged in. Joe, are you not logged in? Jonathan, please help Joe. Linda's not logged in. Jonathan, can you just give the login details again? Jonathan, Joe needs help. Sorry, Lynn.
She's in.
Stacy needs help. Jonathan, Stacy. Okay, guys, is everybody happy? Linda, David, are you all in? Mark, Joe, you're in, Cal? Anthony's not in.
You're in, Stace.
Okay. All right, I'm going to explain everything now. Okay, you've got a pack of cards and you've got an online portal. You're going to put your bids in on the online portal and you're also going to fill in the card, okay? You'll see you've got 5 packs of cards. Those are all your lots, okay? 5 entries, 5 lots. If you open your pack of cards, you'll see that there are 5 bids. This might be a little bit confusing because there's actually only 3 bids per lot. But if the bid goes to a tie, the teams that tie are going to bid again. All right. So when we get started, you're going to take your cards. It'll say lot 1. And then you've got your bids 1 to 5. Okay, the first 2 bids are just for you to get a feel of where everybody's at. It's the 3rd bid that counts. Okay, so whoever is the highest bidder on the 3rd bid wins the lot. Sorry? Yeah, what, the winning bid, okay, each bid for each lot is going to be put up on the screen. Okay, bid 1, bid 2, bid 3. So you'll know what has been bid, you just won't know who has bid it. But obviously the winner of the bid on bid 3 will be revealed. Okay. Does anybody have any questions?
Once you press the submit button in a given round, there is no going back. You'll be notified on the screen that you've submitted your bid. If you want to increase your bid, you're going to have to wait till round 2. So make 100% sure when you press that submit button, that is the bid you want for that round. There is no going back for that round. You have 2 more chances. Obviously, round 3 is the decider. If there's a tie at the end of round 3, there will be a further round for the tying parties or the tying teams. So make 100% sure when you press that submit button, that is your bid. Also, the bids are in lots of 1,000. So you can bid anywhere from 50,000 Rand being your absolute minimum bid, which is the same as the top 5 teams that have already had their submissions. That is your minimum. 51, 52, 53, and so on. You cannot bid 50,510 Rand. The system will not take it. Lots of 1,000.
Ed, you had a question.
Do you have to bid? The Question is, Anthony asked, do you have to bid in the first and second round? Do you have to put in a number, or can you wait until the third round and just go for the third round?
Don't have to. It'll remain at 50,000. Your bid will stay at 50,000, but you have to move. But you have to submit.
Okay.
You don't want to bid? You can submit your 50,000.
Right. So first two rounds don't really count. You can put in 50,000. Third round counts. We start off with 10 teams vying for 5 positions. The highest bid in the first round, which is considered lot number 1, will then be revealed. That person comes out of the bidding. He's already got his place in the League of Champions. We then go to 9 teams bidding for 8 places. And so we go down until we've got for 4 places, until we've got 5 teams to make up 10. Remember, we've already got 5 teams who've bought their places. Those were the 5 who went into the finals last year. Is everything as clear as mud? Excellent. We'll wing it and we'll just, we'll go. And each round is going to be 1 minute. So each bidding round, you have 1 minute to put in your bids. Okay.
Yeah. Don't panic. We won't eliminate you if you don't manage to press the buzzer on 60 seconds. Yeah, but I think if anybody is battling, yeah, just put your hand up. Yes, Lise?
The same as your submitted bid.
Your bid.
It's a manual recording.
Yeah. Okay, we'll collect them after each round. All right, is everybody happy? We're going to start now. On your marks. I'm going to hand you over to Aiden now.
Okay, we're all ready to commence. This is for 10 teams vying for the first position. Is everybody logged in? Is everybody good to go?
Yeah, it is closed.
It's not open, hence it's closed. Okay, it'll be opened in a second. Lloyd will open the bidding. We're going to start the clock now. Is everybody ready? This is round number 1 of lot number 1. Remember, there are 3 rounds, and let's take it away. And bidding starts. You should see on your keypads that bidding is now open.
You'll see that the bidding box is open. You can type a number in, or you can use the up and down arrow.
Right, so we already have the 5 who went into the final. They're already in the competition. Their buy-in was 50,000 Rand. This is now for the 10 teams vying for 5 positions. And the expression of interest came from the Equigold Stars, the iFarmer Impossibles, the King Cardine Mustangs, who were part of last year's competition, Mark White Nissan. Mark White is here. Are we still the Fair Lady team? Okay, so we might not have enough fair ladies. We have enough ladies, we don't know if they're fair. Okay, so Mark White's team, Regenesis Vet Outliers, is a new team. Tack and Togs Dynamites, Kelly O'Connor, is that a new team? Or a renamed team? A new team. And it's the best. Well, we'll see about that. Time will tell. The Bulgarians, or the Bulgarians, Anthony.
Bulgarians, yeah.
The Bulgarians. And Anthony's flown all the way up from KZN. The Dark Knights, Ross Robinson's team, and the United High Flyers. I wonder who they are. Where did you finish last year again?
Very low down the runnings, Aiden, but we're in for some good stuff this year. Just so everybody knows, we're currently sitting with 9 submitted bids.
And we're about to close, because I think that's surely a minute or more. Right.
Is there anybody that hasn't submitted their bid? Or is there someone that submitted a 0 bid? No comments. Okay, we'll get it now.
Okay, so now I believe we're going to put the bids up on the screen, are we? And see where we're standing. Remember, Round number 1 and number 2 don't really count. It's round number 3 that counts. This will give you an indication of where people are at. Okay, and we're going to put this up on the screen, are we, Lloyd? So this is just going to reveal the amounts. It's not going to reveal who the bids belong to. That will only be revealed at the end of round number 3 of each lot, which will reveal the highest bidder, which will then go into the competition and come out of the bidding process. Right, so we're going to get that up on the screen, or are we going to go from over the shoulder shot here? Right, over the shoulder shot. Okay, so we've currently got the highest bidder 75,000. We've got 2 at 75, 1 at 70, 1 at 60, 55, 55, 55, 51. Well, 2 at 51, just going in small. Right, so some interesting statistics there, or some interesting amounts. 75,000 is where we're at. Somebody willing to pay 75,000 at this early stage. Right, so that's where we're at. Take that information, use it if you want, as we get ready for round number 2 of lot number 1. And are we going to go up of 75, or are they going to hover around that mark? Let's see what happens. Right, round number 2, are we ready, Lloyd? Right, it is open, and we now move into round number 2. Remember, 75,000. 2 teams at 75,000, couple at 60, 55s, 51. So various teams got different strategies. Let's see how we go. 1 minute. Okay. So around about 30 seconds to go, round number 2 of lot number 1. Remember, 3 rounds in each lot, the highest bidder. And if we have 2 on the same amount like we do have after the first round, 2 at 75, then they go into a bidding war. But remember, there are 5 rounds this evening, or 5 lots to play for. So let's see how it all pans out. So 5 teams will go away as part of the United Aviation League of Champions for 2023. And let's just bring Jonathan back in here, because he's going to tell us what sort of prize money is up for grabs in 2023.
So, there's a couple of very exciting things happening. The prize money is always, of course, an important part of what we're playing for. The absolute minimum that we will have is the 18,000 per round that we had last year. We also have the 250,000 rand for the final. However, this year, we are giving the 250,000 rand to the first place winner. And we will step it down from there. There is also a very exciting announcement, and I can't give it away yet, but there is going to be, there's a strong potential of a strong partner as far as the terrestrial TV partner for the League of Champions this year. So not only will we be on the streaming, we will probably, and I say probably because we haven't signed the agreements yet, be on one of the DSTV terrestrial channels with an amazing partner. And so there are a lot of exciting things to look forward to this year.
So lots of money up for grabs, 250,000 rand, which in 2022 was divided amongst the top 5 teams. That will be a winner walks away with 250,000. Right, has everybody, Lloyd, submitted their bids? We've got 9 in. Has everybody hit that submit button? There's somebody who hasn't. Don't forget to hit that submit button. Once you've hit that submit button, you cannot change your bid. So let's see. Okay. Bids are in. Are those all of them? Okay, so after the second round of lot number 1, we've gone up some. From 75, now the top bid is 85,000. 85,000 the top bid. Then we've got two at 75, a 60, a 55. And just put them in descending order. Right, there they are. So 85, 80, 80, 75, 75, 75, 60, 55, and somebody's gone up a whole 1,000 rand from 51 to 52. Well done. Right, so there they are. That's, remember, the first two rounds. Now it comes down to the round that will determine who gets that first place into the, who takes away the highest bid for lot number one. So we'll take those off of the screen. We'll get ready for the third and final round of bidding, which is the round that counts. We're up to 85,000 rand. Let's see what happens. And bidding has opened. You have 1 minute. And remember, once you've hit that submit button, you cannot change your bid. Teams are talking amongst themselves. Where are we going? 85,000 is where we were at with the highest bid. Round number two of lot number one. Are we going to go up from there? Are we going to stick at 85,000? Are we going to go into a bid-off between two teams? Remember, if you look at your cards, there are 5 blocks. The first 3 are to be filled in, and then if we go into a bid-off, that's when the next 2 blocks will come into play. Don't forget to write down your amounts, please, guys, on your cards as well. I'd say 30 seconds to go. This is the round that will decide who will take that berth number 6 for the 2023 United Aviation League of Champions. Remember, we've already got 5 teams who bought their way in from being finalists here at Summit Ridge the end of last year, November. Now we're vying for the next 5. Right. Are all of them in, Lloyd? No. We're 1 short. Once again, we are, come on, Anthony. Don't think too hard. 4 rounds still left to go. And submit. Submit. Right, are we in? Are we in? Can we reveal the numbers, please? 1 sec, they'll be up. We were at 85,000 after the last round.
Just in case there's any hesitation, I was working with old information. The round prizes, so the per event prizes, excluding the final, is actually 25,000 rand for the year, not 18. For the each leg, sorry, not for the year, for each leg. So there is more money to play for.
Thanks, Jonathan. Right, do we have those numbers, Lloyd? Let's take a look. The highest bid and the winning bid, are we going from low to... Let's, hang on a sec. Don't, oh, okay, never mind. Right, there we go. The winning amount... Is that correct? Is that correct? 168,000 rand was bid by someone. Well done. So 168,000. Well, I'm not sure who it was. We will give you the number now. Well done, guys. The next one, 120,000. So, sure, that jumped up substantially. So, teams looking to be part of this, and wow, what a big amount, 168,000. And the winning team is Team Regenesis. Well done. Team Regenesis, let's have a chat to the team leader. Come and chat to us. David, wow. What an amount. I didn't think it was real. From 85,000 all the way up to 168,000.
Well, I had strict instructions of how to go, and that was my instruction, and I'm really glad that we have the team.
Well done, David Wilkin. Now, tell us about the team. Is the team picked? Do you know who's in the team? Can you reveal?
No, we're not going to reveal just yet.
Okay, so keeping some secrets close to their chest. Big round of applause for Team Regenesis and David Wilkin. Well done. So that's the first team that goes in as team number 6 in the United Aviation League of Champions for 2023. Well done. Right, so grab your second cards now as we move into lot number 2. Regenesis team, David's team comes out of the bidding process. They've booked their berth. And we now go on to lot number 2 to reveal who will be team number 7 in the 2023 league. And of course, once again, 3 lots or 3 rounds of lot number 6. Are we ready? You've all got your cards at the ready. Just hang on to your first cards. They will be handed in at the end of the evening. Right, Lloyd, are we ready for round number 2? And the bidding starts now. So this is lot number 2, round number 1. Where are things going to go? From 85,000 to 168,000. I thought it was a computer glitch. I didn't think it... So look at that strategy. First 2 rounds, people going in cautiously, only to bomb them right out the park in round number 3. Interesting. Is it going to play out like that in lot number 2? Let's see. Right, 30 seconds, 30 seconds. Lot number 2. Remember, 25,000 Rand up for grabs at each leg. And I'm going to ask Jonathan, because there are changes in 2023 as well. You know where those legs are going to be. Tell us about it.
Right, so we've mixed things up a little bit. We're still doing the Shongweni night event at Grant Show. That was an amazing event, and thank you so much for hosting us there. It was phenomenal. We have the Maple Ridge class. We have Rionette as our starter for the year, which is always an exciting show at KEP. And then we also have the Stockies leg. The change this year is we're not going down to Durban the second time. However, we've requested that the classes on the Sunday morning at Derby be shifted to the Saturday, and the teams will be jumping in the Bob Charter for leg 5 on the Sunday just before the United Aviation Group Derby. And then, of course, the grand final here at home at Summit Ridge.
Right, so a little bit of a difference this year. Has everybody submitted? Okay, so remember, we'll only have 9 submissions now, given that Team Regenesis is already in.
Also, just a quick one. There may be an anomaly. If you want to submit a bid, that is a non-bid, so a 0. Please put in your minimum bid of 50,000 Rand for each of the legs that you don't want to bid. In other words, if you don't want to bid in round 1, and you don't want to bid in round 2, just put in your absolute minimum bid of 50,000 Rand.
Is everybody able to bid besides Mark?
I blew my budget in the first.
Okay, so we're waiting. Right, so 7 have submitted, 7 of 9, so we're still waiting for 2 bids to come in. So we'll just give Mark 1 sec. Hit that submit button. Is everybody else in, Lloyd? 8. We've got 8. Okay, so let's take a look at the numbers. Remember, the winning bid for lot number 1, 168,000. Let's take a look at round number 1 of lot number 2 and where we're at. So we've got a 135,000 opening bid from one of the teams, a 100,000, 85, 77, 70, 59, 55, 51, and a 50. So off to a big start, 135,000. Let's go now to round number 2 of lot number 2. We'll clear those bids, gives us an indication of where we're at. So some money coming through here tonight in the first 2 lots. May it continue, 135,000 Rand. Are we going to beat that? Where are we going to go here in the second lot? Right. Let's go to round number 2. Remember, this round still doesn't count. Third round is the round that counts. We're just here to get an indication of what the players are doing. Yep, let's go. Right, so bidding is open now for round number 2 of lot number 2. Okay, we're going to go through the teams who are playing tonight, who are putting in expression of interest for the 2023 league. We've got Back on Track team with Linda Ellerine at the helm there, the Equigold Stars and Stacey Weston, the team manager. Natalie Heim for the iFarmer Impossibles. There they are lurking at the door. Natalie and Stuart, great to have you here. Joe van Achterberg, King Cardine Mustangs, the name remains the same. Mark White-Nissen is here. He's team leader of the Mark White-Nissen team, looking for some fairer ladies. David Wilkin and the Regenesis Vet Outliers, they've already booked their berth. Tack and Togs Dynamites, Kelly O'Connor, the Bulgarians, and Anthony Eckerold, the Dark Knights. Ross Robertson and the United High Flyers, Jonathan Walpe. Right, has everybody submitted their bids? Round number 2, let's take a look. Has everybody hit that submit button? Right, we've ended it. Are you loitering again there? Okay, so. Okay, submit. He's trying to read the room. Okay, are we good to go? So round number 2, let the numbers be revealed. We're at 135,000 after, and we go from 135 to 190,000 now in round number 2. 190, 151, 77, 75, 70, 59, 55, 52, and 52. So the numbers have climbed. 190,000 people want into the 2023 league. Getting interesting. Right, we're going to clear the screen and we're going to head into the round that counts. Round number 3, lot number 2. Let's go. Your time starts now. And just while we're waiting for these bids to come in, Mandy, where is Mandy? Rules all remain the same, Jonathan, for 2023. No changes to the rules. Mandy, no changes to the rules as to how the competition will be run. Exactly the same as 2022 or some amendments?
It's pretty much the same. What we have done is there is going to be a series winner. So there will be a winner of the final, which the prize money is more than the legs, but points will count to the winner of the series. So that is important to know, and I think it's it's going to create a little bit more competition, because I don't think you can just play safe to get into the top 5. You have to be aware of your points on the board.
Right, thank you, Mandy. Over to Lloyd now. Has everybody hit that submit button? Anthony, are you with us? Great. Okay, and we're ending the bidding for lot number 2, the final round, the round that counts. And let's take a look at the winning bid and reveal who was, wow, look at that, 245,000 Rand, the winning bid for lot number 2. 245, 243, 201, 190. Those numbers are irrelevant, although they are incredibly high. Wow, 245,000. Congratulations to the United High Flyers and Jonathan Walpy. Right, well done, guys. 245,000 books your place. Let's have a chat to Jonathan. Tell us about the team this year, Jonathan. Will the team remain the same? And given your woeful performance last year, what's to change?
Well, Aidan, the first thing is we were sandbagging last year. Because if we had 1 year, 1 season 1, there would have been allegations of match fixing and all sorts of other things. Fortunately, show jumping doesn't allow for that, so we know we're good. Well, that's also true. Mandy didn't give us any leeway, as we saw at leg 1 last year. Anyway, I made a commitment that we would have a team this year, no matter what it took. So much so that if we didn't have a team, I was scrapping the series. Call it competitive or call it aggressive, but that was my commitment to the team. I'm not going to reveal the team members right now. We have a very good team leader managing the team underneath me this year. That's going to work alongside me. And we have some very, very competitive riders, some from last year and some new faces.
Well done. So 245,000 Rand books your spot. Pretty close. 243, just 2 grand behind the winning bid there, 201,000. Right, well done. Give them a big round of applause. United High Flyers goes into the bidding. So they come out of it. They've gone into the competition. They come out of the bidding, I meant to say. And we are now vying for 3 spots and 7 teams. 7 teams vying for 3 remaining spots in the 2023 league. This is lot number 3, round number 1. Are we ready? At your keypads, don't forget to fill in your cards as well. And let's go. Round number 1, lot number 3. Take it away. Numbers have gone up from 168,000 to 245,000. 243 was the underbidder there. So things are getting more and more pricey as we go up, it seems. That's the way the trend is going. Where are we going to be when we head to lot number 5? Have you choked? It's not bidding. Okay, so we have a technical problem here. Where's our IT solution? Lloyd, here you are. Right. Kelly, do you want to just bring your laptop here? We are obviously going to give you more time. We're not going to close the bidding. 7 teams for 3 places. Has anybody else got an issue with theirs? Lot 3, round number 1. There you go. Right, so Kelly's going to go away. Tack and Tog's team. Plug in their bids. Has everybody else submitted their bid, Lloyd? Seven teams. Right, is everybody locked in their numbers? Are we good to reveal? Lot number 3, round number 1, submit. And let's take a look at where we're at. Remember, round number 1, winning bid, 168,000. Round number 2, 245,000. Okay, so lot number 3, round number 1, highest bid at this stage, 100,000, 86, 2 on 86. Interesting. Oh, it's a double bid, same number, beg your pardon. So there's a glitch in the matrix, Lloyd. 86,000 is the same team. And as we go down, we've got 2 on 80, 3 on 80, 1 on 70, and so we go down. So 100,000 after round number 1, lot number 3. Let's clear the screen. Let's go to round number 2. Here we go. Lot 3, round 2. Bidding is open. 1 minute. 1 minute. Remember, 7 teams is what we've got, 7 out of 10. The Regenesis team is in. United High Flyers are in. Who is going to join them? 3 more spots available this round to determine berth number 8. 250,000 rand. Winner takes 250,000 rand. 25,000 rand up for grabs for each one of the legs. Leg number 1, KPC Rionet, just around the corner. Hope your teams are working hard in the practice paddocks. Leg number 2, Maple Ridge, has been moved forward. Apparently there's a Rugby World Cup going on later on in the year. So that has been moved forward. Aquile Foresight World Cup. Stockies Dry. And then Derby. Right. Let's take a look. Are we all locked in? All submitted? Bidding is closed. We have the numbers. Let's reveal. After round number 1, highest bid was 100,000 rand. Let's see after round number 2. Lot number 3, round number 2. And there are your numbers. From 100 to 150,000 rand. We've gone up a full 50,000. That's what this is worth. Round number 2 to 100, 100. 3 on 100, 77.55. That's your numbers. Lot number 3, round number 2. Let's clear those. That's given us an indication of where we're going. 168,000, 245,000. What's lot number 3? The magic round going to reveal. Let's see. Bidding starts now. 1 minute. Who's going to be the 3rd team to make it 8 teams in the 2023 United Aviation Group League of Champions? What's it worth to these players? Yes, Stacey. Error. Stacey has an error. Oh, I kicked a dog. Linda also has an error, so back on track has an error.
We will take the bids off the manual cards, so don't worry about the error. Okay. Does it say what the error is?
Insufficient funds. Okay, so we'll have to submit your cards as well. We'll have to take your bids off the cards, Lloyd. Is that what you're saying? You'll have to submit your... Linda wants in. Okay, so Lloyd, what are we doing? Because we've got two players with errors. Okay, so we're going to hand in the cards. Okay. Okay, so we've got Linda's card. Stacey, have we got your card? And then Lloyd is just going to manually input these numbers from the cards into lot 3, round number 3. Okay. Mandy, we need those cards, sorry. Mandy? Okay, so ignore the 17 million at the top there. We'll take it. Thanks, Linda. Much appreciated. So, lot number 3, the winning bid sits below what should read 171,000, and 3. So the second one, 310,000 is the winning bid. 310,000, the winning bid. Well done to Equigold Stars, Stacey Weston. Well done. So the numbers are going up. Come and chat to us, Stacey. Tell us about this wonderful team of yours.
Hold on.
Who's sitting at home financing?
That would be Equigold, also Motherkind. I've just been told, get us in. So the numbers were going up and I was getting nervous.
Well done. Well, in you are. Are you allowed to reveal your team?
Yes, our team took 4 of our team from last year from Team of Fire. We went up in flames.
Down in flames.
Okay, down in flames. So that would be myself, Nicholas, Andrew Olaf, and Musa Maluleka, thank you. And then the 4 new ones are Rochelle Klook, Oliver Bishop is our young rider, Kerry Muir, and another 120 rider, Celeste, who rides in Pretoria.
Fantastic. Sounds like a strong team. You guys heavily in training?
Of course, got us under the whip, Barry, as usual.
Excellent. All the very best to you. Stacey Weston there and the Equigold Stars, 310,000 books their berth as the third for tonight. So now just 2 left. 2 left. And we're going to lot number 4. Lot 4, round number 1 starts. Lloyd, are we ready to go? Now. 1 minute. 310,000. The winning bid of the previous round. Are you stuck? All right, so we have another glitch. We have another glitch. I don't know what to do. You'll have to come here. It must be you. What's the common denominator? Okay, everybody hold tight. The glitch is this side. We're going to refresh. We're going to close and reopen. So just to recap where we've come from tonight, lot number 1, the winning bid 168,000, David Wilkins Regenesis team. 245,000, United High Flyers, lot number 2. And lot number 3, Stacey Weston's team, Equigold Stars, 310,000. Has the prize money just gone up?
What we're going to do, without a doubt, is try and keep the season as exciting as possible, Aidan. We're always looking for innovative new ways to enhance the competition, benefit the riders, the horses, and certainly this year we're going to make sure, without fail, that the grooms who work so hard on our horses and look after them for us also have maximum benefit from this amazing competition. And whatever else comes from it, including our very exciting opportunity, as I mentioned to you previously, which I cannot reveal just yet, but probably within a week I'll be able to. And we are going to push South African show jumping further and further onto the map and go out of our way to bring this as close to European level as possible. That also means there is potential, and again we're in talks, for a bonus round, which of course won't affect anybody's scores, but with some international riders at the top level from the likes, and I might just say, of Longines, to come and have a competition leg here at a completely unique venue that does not exist.
I have no idea what that means. It's a fantasy league.
So if you think that in front of the Eiffel Tower and on the beach in Miami there is not usually a show jumping arena, that is what we infer. We will, with our partners and our friends, put up an arena at a venue to be determined that will have a leg that will not impact the riders that are competing in the league, but to have an opportunity to compete with some international riders.
Where could it be? Where could it be? Right. Are we ready? Okay, you've all hit the submit button. This is lot number 4, round number 1. Let's take a look at where we're at. Okay, so the highest bid, round number 1, 100,000. 85, 85, 77, 70, 70, 2 on 50, 3 on 50, I beg your pardon. 100,000 is the leading bid. Lot number 4, round number 1. Let's clear those numbers. Let's go now to round number 2. Remember, every lot so far has gone up as we've gone to the determining round. This is round number 2, however. But just to recap those numbers, 165, 245, 310. So for each lot we've been going up. Is that trend going to continue? Time will tell. And the bidding is open. Your bidding starts now. Round number 2, lot number 4. This to determine the penultimate team, the 9th team that will compete in the 2023 United Aviation League of Champions. One more after this. 10 teams came into tonight looking for his place. 3 have found their way in. 2 remain. 30 seconds, round number 2, lot number 4. Started off round number 1 at 100,000 Rand. Are we going to go up from there? If so, how high are we going to climb? Have you all hit that submit button? Are we ready? Right, round number 2. Let's see those numbers. Right, so we've gone up 50,000 from 100 to 150. Next best at 100,000, 87. And then a couple who are not wanting to play their hand, still sitting on 50,000, which is the minimum bid. So they've just put in the minimum. They haven't revealed where they're at in this round, but they'll go in all in now. Make no mistake, this the round that counts. Round number 3, lot number 4. Let's clear those numbers and let's commence the bidding. This to see who will be the 4th team tonight to enter the 2023 League of Champions. And we're open. Bidding has started. You have 1 minute. And just to let you know that all money raised tonight will be going into the competition in some way, be it groom's prizes, be it extra prize money, or be it to build another venue and have another leg somewhere along the way. Right, have you all hit those submit buttons? Have you all scribbled down your numbers on your cards? No, we're still waiting for surprise, surprise. Anthony Eckerold. His father was the fastest man in the world on 2 wheels. The son is the slowest man in the world on 2 fingers.
Again, as Aidan mentions, all the raised funds tonight from the team entries, the intention of this competition is to enhance the young riders' ability to compete and to learn from the professionals. The intention is to enhance South African show jumping, and whatever we do here tonight and going forward, the idea here, this is not a profiteering thing. This is to get us as close as we will ever get to a European standard and to give us the best chance of South African show jumping to go forward and show the world that we can do it.
Right, well done to United Aviation Group. Boldly forward we go. Has everybody hit submit? Are all the bids in, Lloyd? Let's end the bidding. Lot number 4, round number 3, the round that counts. Remember, lot number 3 winning bid there. 310,000, where we're at now. Where are we at now? Okay, we just want to verify the bids. So can we just collect the cards, please? Just make sure that the numbers on the cards match the numbers here on the digital system. Just want to make sure that there are no duplicates. Remember, 7 bidders in this round, vying for berth number 4 after this. This is the second to last round, the penultimate round. After this, 1 round to come. And it seems that the trend continues. The winning bid, round number 4, 368,000 rand from the back of the room. Please put your hands together for the Kincardine Mustangs. Joanne van Achterberg. Throwing some money. You wanted your way into this competition.
Definitely not from me. Thank you so much to Mike Barnes of King Cardine Estate for supporting our team.
Fantastic. Well done, Mike Barnes. Give him a big round of applause. Mike Barnes from King Cardine. Now, tell us about your team.
So, we have a couple changes, but I want to reveal it later in the month.
Okay, are they all hard at work in the training paddocks?
Definitely. So, we got 5 of the original team members. I'm the manager this year, and then we've got 3 new team members this year.
Well done. Give a round of applause to Joe van Achterberg and King Cardine Mustangs. 368,000 Rand buys their way in. And remember now that this is the final round, lot number 5. It all comes down to this round. Jonathan, is this what you were expecting? You must be pleased.
Again, thank you to everybody that's taken the time and effort to be here this year. A special, special thanks to the teams that have returned from last year. It's an unfortunate situation, if you want to call it that not everybody can compete this year. Part of that, what I will say, is shown the popularity of what we've seen here tonight and with the expressions of interest. Our concept for next year, potentially, and again, there are a lot of considerations behind it, and there are a lot of other things. But there is a good chance that next year we will have a B League with a relegation from the bottom 5 teams from the A League. So we're trying to open it up to more people. We don't want to make it boring. At the same time, we want to make it accessible. I really, as I say, guys, appreciate it from United Aviation Group and from the United League of Champions. And you're all champions, whether you get in tonight or not. And we hope to see you at the side of the show arena, whether you're competing or watching. It's beyond what we expected by a long shot. However, it's definitely within the value of what you receive for your teams in the league, and we will make it worth your while.
Okay, so it all comes down to this round. Let's just recap. We started out with 10 teams tonight. Back on Track is still in play. Linda Ellerine. Equigold Stars have booked their place. iFarmer Impossibles are still in play. There they are at the back of the room, Stuart and Natalie. King Cardine Mustangs are in. They've just bought their way in. Great to have them once again. Mark White Nissen. He's still lurking over there. He's still in. Going to be playing this round, Mark White. Regenesis Vet Outliers. They were the first team to come in tonight. Tack and Togs Dynamites. They're still in the hunt. The Bulgarians. Anthony, you ready? Do you want a head start maybe? You can start bidding now. The Dark Knights are still in play, and the United High Flyers are already in tonight. So, this is lot number 5, the final lot, round number 1. Here we go. Let's do it. Bidding starts now. Let's recap those numbers. So far tonight, 168,000 Rand was the buy-in for the Regenesis Vet Outliers. Oh, once again, Kelly has floundered at the first hurdle. It's never you, Kelly. Oh, we're also offline. Let's just hit that refresh button. False start. Right, let's hit the refresh button.
Please don't refresh. Okay, it's causing a problem.
Okay.
Nobody but now I'm just going to end it and restart.
We're going to end and restart. Keeping you all in anticipation. Lot number 5 will determine the final team that goes through. 3 rounds to come. This is the first of those. 1 minute. Let's go. Time has started. Still in play. Back on Track. iFarmer. Mark White Nissan, Tack and Togs Dynamites, all the way from KZN, the Bulgarians, the Dark Knights. Those are the teams still vying for the final place in tonight's bidding for the 2023 series. "30 seconds remaining. Round number 1, lot number 5. Don't forget to write your numbers down. Right, are we ready? Have we all hit submit? Anthony? Excellent, thank you. Here we go. Okay, and there are the bids after round number 1. Not everybody playing. Some people waiting till round number 3 to reveal what they've got up their sleeve. Will it be an ace? 150,000 Rand is the highest bid of this first round, 77, and then the minimum bid of 50, and a couple teams not playing this round. Okay, let's clear those numbers. Round number 2, expect there will be a few teams not playing this round as well. All shall be revealed in round number 3. Has the bidding started? Here we go. You have 1 minute. The bidding is open. 6 teams still in play. For the final position. Have we all hit that submit button? Are we all ready to reveal our numbers for round number 2, lot number 5? Let us take a look. Is everybody locked in, Lloyd? Okay, let's take a look. So we've gone from 150 to 200,000, 160,000, 100,000, 87, and 50. And somebody not playing this round. Okay, clear those numbers. Don't forget to write your numbers down on your cards. It all comes down to this final opportunity to get involved in the 2023 United Aviation League of Champions.
And all I'm going to say, guys, even though very embarrassingly, United was pathetic as a team last year, but we stood proud as the league. It was probably one of the most exciting competitions I've participated in throughout the year. And if you can, and if you want to be, you have to be there.
You ain't got a ticket, you ain't got a chance. Let's go. Bidding starts now. It all comes down to this moment. 4 teams are in. 1 spot remains. 5 will go home without a spot for 2023. 10 teams will compete. The 5 finalists from last year are already in. 334 Titans, the winning team, the Double H Heroes, the Rionet Rockstars, the Team Callagho, and the Langley Legends. They came in to tonight already as players for 2023. Going through to tonight, Equigold Stars, King Cardine Mustangs, Regenesis Vet Outliers, United High Flyers. Let's take a look at those numbers once again. Will the trend continue? We started off 168,000, lot number 1. Lot number 2, 245,000. Lot number 3, 310,000. Lot number 4, 368,000. Let's close the bidding. Let's see where we are for lot number 5. Are we going to continue to go up? Let's see what the numbers say. Let's have it on the screen there, Lloyd. Verification first. We are verifying. Are we getting the cards in? Let's collect those cards. Let's just recap who it could be. Could it be Team Back on Track, Linda Ellerine? Could it be the iFarmer Impossibles? Could it be Team Mark White Nissen and his fair ladies? Could it be Team Tack and Togs Dynamites? Perhaps the Bulgarians? Perhaps the Dark Knights? Who will it be? Let's reveal the highest bid and the numbers. 398,000 rand, the winning bid. 352,000. He's making his way front and center. Well done. Well done, Mark White Nissen. Put your hands together for the man of the moment, Mark White. Well done, Mark White.
Hello.
That's a big number. Well done, Mark.
I wanted to take that number. He knew that that was the way to go, David.
Yeah. First round, we thought it was starting off big. We've gone to 398,000. It's just the price of an X-Trail, isn't it?
Yeah, a little bit less. But we don't make all that profit on the car, but it is fine.
Well done, Mark.
We'll figure a way to pay it. I don't know.
Okay, right. We'll figure it out later. Well done. You put so much into the game.
I'll ask Jonathan for a payment plan.
Well done, Mark. Tell us, can you reveal your team? Are they all in? Same team as last year?
Lisa, not the same team. We're working on it. Work in progress.
But you've got Lisa, right?
Yeah, Lisa's there.
How much did you have to pay for that?
She didn't want to write the number.
Well done, Mark. Give him a big round of applause. Mark White, 398,000 rand. We've continued the trend. We've gone up and up from our 168,000 start. Well done, everybody. Well done, all the teams. So walking away tonight as part of the league, the Equigold Stars, the Kincardine Mustangs, Mark White Nissen, Regenesis Vet, and United High Flyers. Well done, guys. Over to you, Jonathan.
First of all, again, thank you everybody for participating tonight. We are ecstatic to have all the new teams that have joined us this year, and even more ecstatic to have a number of our teams from last year who supported the league and who are going to have an amazing competition. Mark, I hope, even though it affects me, that you guys win. And we look forward to seeing all of you in the show jumping arena. We look forward to exciting competition, and we look forward to the 2023 United League of Champions. Guys, you're welcome to have some drinks, some snacks, enjoy your evening. Of course, please drive home safely when you do leave, and have a good evening.